What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction series from Heroes Reforged. We are watching the first episode of It. Welcome to Derry. I'm looking forward to jumping into the show. I will tell you, I really love It Chapter 1, but I'm really lukewarm on It Chapter 2. And I have a couple theories about It Chapter 1. And I feel like part of that was because there was like a changing of creative hands. And I feel like Andy Muschietti inherited a really good script and story. I wouldn't say that I dislike Chapter 2, but I definitely don't feel like it has the strengths and a lot of the highs that Chapter 1 has. So I'm going into this with pretty like even expectations. I'm not super excited, but I'm also not going into it being incredibly pessimistic either. That's no fun. But I think it's very interesting to explore more of this Pennywise It universe, because I think it's kind of endless storytelling, right? Because every 27 years, Pennywise shows back up, and you can go through time backwards and forwards so much. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with this show.
Hey guys, welcome to a channel where three people have not read the It book, or really too many of the Stephen. I think I've read one or maybe two Stephen King books, and I feel like Stephen King fandom is like, it goes so deep, and I can already see comments with all of the references that we missed. So guys, just give us a Spark Notes here of the new Rockstars video that's going to break down all of the references that we're missing across the Stephen King multiverse, and all the references to the Dark Tower and the Shining and shit. Like, just point those out for us. That would be great in the comments. That also sums up how I am with Stephen King stuff, is that I'm not as invested as other like fandoms. Damn it, if Stephen King like books haven't made some of the best movies and horror movies, and so I'm all for it. Like, I'm down to check anything out that is based on a Stephen King thing. But then there are the hardcores that are like that are super that like
read
the Dark Tower, dude. That the Dark Tower movie with Idris Elba being bad was like devastating to them. To the level of like Spider-Man 3 being bad was devastating to me. Like, most people don't, I'm like, that's my thing that I care about. But yeah, when a Stephen King adaptation isn't amazing and it like bums their fans out, I'm like, it's all right. On to the next. No big deal.
I gotta say, Adam, I agree with you on It Chapter 1 and 2. It Chapter 1, it takes a lot. Like, I watch scary movies. It takes a lot to really scare me at this point. That movie got me. That movie straight up got me in a couple of scenes. It's got really, really great moments and really great tension building. And I think it set a really good tone for what a new version of Pennywise can be. And at the end of those movies, it always makes me wonder, like, what did the clown do beforehand? What's it going to do in the future? Like, I think this show is a great place to explore stuff like that. And if they can even touch like on a fraction of the creepiness and craziness that the movie, even the original movie, got, because I remember the original movie being a bar of like, that movie had a legendary status among kids my age back when it was out, that it was a movie you never watched. It was like, don't watch it, just don't watch it. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm really excited to see this. So, and it's the perfect season too. Halloween's not over yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys want to watch along with us, of course, you can check out our Patreon. We'll have uncut reactions for the entire season. This is an 8-episode season, out 1 episode every single week. Thank you. I appreciate that. This week is kind of the exception because they just had one on Sunday, and they're releasing episode 2 on Halloween. Obviously, for the season.
Nice.
The season. All right, are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. Does he rebuckle his knickerbockers? Are certain words creeping into his conversation?
Get a room.
Words like,
that girl didn't even care.
and so's your old man.
Oh God.
No. Oh man. I already feel bad for this kid.
Right here in River City. Remember the Maine, Plymouth Rock.
Adam, what movie is that?
I'm not sure.
Get over here. Get over here.
Oh, leave that kid alone.
Yeah, what is he doing?
He probably snuck in.
Yeah, maybe. Oh man, movie theaters used to look so cool back in the day.
Listen, you can still go to movie theaters that look like this in LA.
It's Clements' boy again, Hank. 3rd time this week I've caught him sneaking in for a freebie.
Knew it.
You see a boy running around here about your age?
Yeah, Pops. He went that way.
This is a typical Stephen King thing because like there's a overwhelmed dumbass white guy and like a cool black person that's like, hey, here's what's actually going down.
He's at the exit. Give it up.
Yeah, right. Kid's gonna get hit by a car and then this guy's gonna feel real bad.
We famously had a theater hopper who would come to our theater and he would always pretend he's on his cell phone and he would always look around the corner and see if we're looking, and we'd always be like, does this motherfucker know that we know? Like, we know. We don't
like
care.
Just being all sly.
It's too much effort. Just go watch whatever you want.
Like the cell phone was gonna be his cover.
But like he'd pay for one.
Yeah, like he paid for a ticket and then just like hop around.
Enjoy
I'm
the
like,
day.
Whatever,
Enjoy
dude.
the day.
Go live your life. Birthplace of what?
Bro, somebody's got to tell that kid to ditch the pacifier, but just replace it with like get a ring pop or like get someone like he's
Guarantee you
hitchhiking.
that thing's gonna play a huge factor in all of this.
Look at you. You poor thing. Get in before you catch your death of cold.
Hitchhiking? That's crazy.
Yeah, stupid.
For like a 12-year-old? Yeah.
Now you just tell us where home is, and we'll get you back to your parents safe and sound, okay?
Anywhere but Derry.
Nice.
We're headed to Portland, so you hitched the right ride.
I think I've been to Portland, Maine. I think.
Can you imagine if he's like, we've been in this car for 2 weeks. We meant Oregon.
Yeah.
Fresh reports tonight out of Moscow of more underground nuclear tests. Experts now warn the resulting radiation poses a global risk.
Scary. Scary times.
Dad, can we put something else on? This stuff gives me the willies. Willies. W-I.
Oh, God.
Why don't you show our new friend what a good little speller you are? Spell bungalow.
B-U-N.
That kid looks like Pennywise.
A little bit.
Liver? Ugh.
Oh, this might be a Pennywise car, dude.
F-U-C-H-S-I-A.
Oh, this is not.
Spell
Ew.
trouble.
This kid is dead.
R-U-T-R.
Yep. He's spelling trouble. He can't spell trouble.
T-R-O-U-B-L-E, you idiot! Be nice, Arlene.
I am nice.
You're not nice.
If those kids' eyes start going sideways, we're done.
Glue those legs together if you tried, I tell ya.
What? No, this is not a normal. No. No. You're right, Adam. That kid's gonna turn into Pennywise. I guarantee you.
Back.
I thought you said we were heading to Portland.
Spell vasectomy, baby.
Jesus.
V-A-S-E.
Can you pull over, please?
C-T-O-N-Y.
Yeah, that's not good.
If we could just pull over you in for a second.
O-T-S.
Cadaver.
C-A-D-A-V-E-R.
Strangulation.
Oh my God.
This is crazy, dude.
I'd try to
This
bail.
is scary, dude.
FLO.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
O-U-T.
Jesus.
There
I
you
told
go,
you.
Adam.
I told you. I
There you
told you.
go.
I told you. He's got the eyes. Ugh.
He's got the mouth too. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Yo.
Jesus Christ.
No
Incredible.
names way.
Beautiful, dear.
I was afraid that I was
just
going to be too
happened?
tired to watch this tonight. I am like wide f***ing awake right now. This is sick.
Hector, you're not gonna be
I'm
able
in
to
trouble.
sleep after this, homie.
Nope.
Go meet your family, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Kid,
thought
I
that
don't
was
know what
gonna
you
be
need
Pennywise.
to do. Jump out the window. I
Yeah.
don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, remind me how the rules of Pennywise, like,
Hold on, Hector. This thing's at 1,000 in my headphones.
It's got the cord. It's got the cord.
This is incredible.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh God.
He stopped being scared.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh, poor kid. Wow.
Eesh.
The pacifier's the new little boat. Yo, that was incredible. What a fucking opening, man. I was afraid that the show wasn't going to go for it. And then they showed a demon baby, so I'm good.
Yeah, and it's 1962 because the first movie takes place in 1989.
So remind me what the rules of Pennywise are. Like everything we just watched, it wasn't like a vision. It was actually happening.
He feeds on fear.
Exactly.
He has the ghost lights that feed on fear.
DAFB is one of only 6 SAC bases in the entire country.
I used to live next to this
Might
guy.
seem somewhat remote, but make no mistake.
Which guy?
Russo?
Soviet
guy on the
airspace
right.
is a brisk 7-hour flight that way. Straight
Used
over
to be
the
our
Arctic
neighbor.
Ocean and on till morning. In other words,
He was
Didn't
in the
care
movie
about
The Flash.
COVID regulations one bit. Had a party every single night. It was the worst.
Well, you don't want to live near Uncle Paulie? Thought it was family, huh?
8 years living on base, I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Yeah, you're not going to get it here, my boy.
you two are going to love Derry.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
This was originally going to be a movie, but they turned to a show because they felt like they would have just more opportunities to expand the storytelling more.
Nice.
Sure.
Well, the set design is incredible.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Liz, you okay? Guess I'll just stink like pickle juice until dinner. Well, if you ask me, they smell delicious.
It's a good friend.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? My eyes? These new glasses make them look huge, don't they? That optometrist is a sadist.
I mean, obviously we're not alone in the universe, right?
Did Lilly Bainbird just check us out?
What? And now we're a threat, which is why visitors from the Red Planet are already here, secretly.
Oh my God.
And
This is
Derry.
funny.
These two look like they belong in the band Green Day.
You've been sitting too close to the TV again, haven't you? My dad says those cathode rays will shrink your balls, man.
Jeez. This school is brutal. Everyone hates each other.
What's the point when World War III is imminent?
Oh my God.
Duck and cover, Teds. Duck and cover.
What an interesting time to live in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's
I was
definitely
thinking
like
about that.
similarities, but it's like just
Yeah.
situationally different.
But imagine the fear that you felt knowing that nuclear war could strike at any moment and you would have
And-
zero time.
And their tech is clearly not to the point where ours is, so there is no social communication to the way that, like we can.
Right.
First Airman Qualton, Allard and Donahue, Staff Sergeant Ricciardi, and Airman Second Class Masters, sir.
Bro, they're in Maine? Probably half those guys are really racist.
I am your superior commissioned officer, so I expect to be accorded the respect of said
Uh-oh.
rank.
That guy doesn't like it.
Do I make myself clear?
I'll get you next time, brother.
Is that Wilson
isn't that-
Bethel from Daredevil?
That's Bullseye.
problem here?
Yeah, it's Bullseye.
No, sir, General Shaw.
Remind me, Colonel.
Oh, James Remar. I love James Remar.
Do we have a problem?
Damn.
Yep, that homeboy, you nailed it, Hector. That homeboy's racist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, lordy.
You're so pointy. Are we supposed to believe that under a sweater is just 2 pointy cones? Miss Johansson is about to take her bra off. Her boobs are going to be out. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. Bet you $5 those aren't pointy toes.
We have liftoff. Oh my God. Oops, sorry, bud.
Damn it! Scotty did it again.
Purses.
Like, I know you're a story guy, but when it comes to Earth, it could just be like killing people, tearing guys' dicks off. What's wrong, Teddy? Teddy was 4 months.
His brother.
4 months to the day since Matty. Yeah, man. So messed up. Anyway.
Oh, buddy.
Look, whatever happened to Matty, it wasn't because we forgot his stupid birthday, okay? None of this is our fault.
Oof.
I don't know what this character's like issues are, insecurities or whatever, but she seems like a sweet kid. If she's looking in the mirror and she's like, I don't like how my hair looks, I'm like, dude, kids, I know that feeling, but like, it always makes me sad when stories remind me that kids are just like really down on themselves, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And other kids
because it's
are
relatable.
assholes.
We think back to how it was for us.
Yep.
Just
I know.
2 more flight.
Oh, yeah. See, it was her brother.
Oh.
Or a friend, maybe.
Maybe they liked each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell the guys I brought you here. Phil and Teddy, I mean. We're not supposed to bring guests.
It's not because I'm Looney Lily Bainbridge.
What?
That's the Losers Club, right? Misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened that day with your dad?
Oh, was her dad affected by Pennywise 27 years earlier?
My mom and I went to pick up
Nope, never mind. This happened more recently.
He worked at the jarring plant out on Willoughby. You know, pickles and stuff. I'd forgotten something inside. He went back to get it. I don't know, one of the machines jammed up. But my dad, he always wanted to help.
Oh, no.
I guess he thought he killed the power, but when the foreman realized it was a whole other station, it was too late.
That's why I don't work in a factory.
You couldn't have known.
I'm telling you, pinchy Pennywise. I'm telling you. You know, I know I was giving Andy Muschietti a little bit of grief in the beginning, but the one thing that was really good about that first movie was that cast. Those kids and the way they were directed was really good.
Incredible.
Oh no. Oh no.
That was stupid.
No, it's okay. It's just that we're friends.
Oh no, and then he went to the movies, didn't he?
And then he went to the movies. Yeah.
Remember, we're going to visit your father at the cemetery. It's been a year. You haven't visited his grave even once.
Oh, so you think that could also still be Pennywise? If it's been within this year?
Yeah, potentially.
You're not the only person to have something awful happen to them. The sooner you realize that, the better.
All right, Mom.
Mother of
All
the
right,
year,
Mom.
everybody. Mother of the year.
Your daughter with the arms of the jungle. Hannibal instinct.
Absolutely not. Get the out of that bathroom.
Don't talk to anything that's in your sink.
Trouble, 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 trouble.
That's exactly what they were saying in the car.
Come home, all right? Just please come home.
That boy is dead.
He won't let me.
Oh, Christ almighty. Absolutely not. Go straight back to hell.
That's so good, you guys.
Matty Clements.
Oh, man.
Speaking to you through the pipes? Just forget it.
Dude, Pennywise is so up because he really plays the long game with these poor people, doesn't he? He really plants some seeds and just
tortures them.
There has to be a reason why men have nipples.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Like aliens taking them back to their world. When that day comes, you and I are gonna be breastfeeding like crazy.
Lordy.
That's hilarious.
I need to talk to you guys. But what about how they found her dad's body parts in pickle jars all over Maine?
Oh my God.
Okay, so you're positive it was Matty, right?
I thought if anyone would care, if anyone would believe me, it'd be you guys.
Don't tell me you're buying into this cockadoodle story.
You mean cockamamie?
It's both of those things.
Both of those things.
Matty would have to still be alive, and he'd have to know where every single one of Derry's pipes start and end, and how to aim his voice down a certain pipe so he could stick his little finger up there and wave hello to her.
Not wrong.
You've explained 100 ways how aliens have come to Earth, tracking our smells, pretending to be dogs, probing our anus. And He's trying to get in contact with someone he actually knows.
So you do believe me?
No.
Lily, I want to. I'm trying to. I'm just not so sure about this one. I can't believe you gave her your soda.
Oh my God.
Calm down, guy. They're a nickel. They're a nickel in the 60s. Get out of here. Okay, so what is the army going to have to do with this? Because spending a lot of time with these guys.
I wanted you to know that Masters is going to spend the week on latrine duty.
Latrine duty.
I won't stand for that kind of horseshit on my base.
Good. That's what happens to racists.
My dad told me the proudest moment of his life was when I signed up to be a doughboy. I can only imagine your father felt the same way.
He used to always say there's nothing wrong with this country that can't be fixed. What's right with this country?
That's very optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I am to prove him right, sir.
This is a very nostalgic show.
Mm-hmm.
The vibes are hitting. They're hitting.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
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 Let me get a piece of that.
Dude, you know that just smells good.
Challah bread? Yeah.
Oh,
That's the best bread.
Let me get
for
some of
French
that.
toast, by the way.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground?
Like a vault.
In the sewers for months and months, hurting him or... I don't know.
That's a fair question. That's not ludicrous.
Yeah. Especially for a kid.
Your grandparents escaped Buchenwald.
Wow.
The skin of Jewish prisoners used for lampshades.
Oy.
Horrifying.
We are Jews, Theodore. We know better than anyone the real horrors of this world.
There's a good connection to make.
Reality is terrifying enough as it is. Cut it up with the fantasy.
The Flash, baby.
Hey.
Flash of two
I liked
worlds.
this dad a second ago. I liked him a second ago. Now, he sucks.
Oh, cool.
Detective Comics.
Clayface just celebrated his anniversary, I think, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure that's the first appearance of Clayface that he's reading right now, because I read that not too long ago. Oh, dude, I swear, dude, Pennywise is going to use some of that, like, Jewish horrible history to traumatize this poor kid. That's going to be not fun to watch,
Well,
dude.
you know what? If my light starts turning off on its own, I'm out of there.
It's going to be human skin over the lamp.
yeah.
Don't do that. Don't.
Yep,
Oh,
there it
God.
is.
Yep.
Face.
Jesus. That is horrifying. And it
Yeah.
went, oh, hell no.
Oh, it's moving.
No
moving.
way. Lampshade from hell. Absolutely not.
Oh, wow.
Don't be scared. Just feeding
Oh,
into
my
it.
God. That's crazy.
Yikes.
I've known this guy since first grade, and I know when he's lying, and he is not lying about this lampshade shit. We have to tell someone. We don't tell anyone until we figure out what really happened to Matty.
These poor
Oh,
kids,
man,
dude.
they did a good job with that makeup. He looks rough.
Yeah.
I think I might know where to start.
And the visual effect of, because we know actors put stuff in their mouth and then they puke, but to have an actor speak a line and then pretend to puke, but then add CG like puke, I'm like, that was pretty good. That's
really
effective. Oh God, you know it's an It movie when they're like, let's go to the library.
Yeah,
let's
just thinking the
go
same
to the
thing.
archives.
100 books in this library?
No way. More than 100.
That little girl's adorable.
And did you know that when you take out a book, you have to sign your name? I can sign mine in cursive.
Oh my
because
God.
Carmel says I have the best handwriting in the class.
Susie?
I need a really good handwriter to help me with finding a book. It's called Bucket Full of Muffins.
I'll do it.
Susie's great.
Wait, there it is.
Did you guys ever use one of these in the library, by the way? I tried.
did. I'm not that
It
old.
was really hard. It's really hard.
Boy was last seen the night of January 4th at the Capitol Theater by the daughter of a theater employee, an unidentified 12-year-old girl.
Oh, they're gonna bring her into it now. Oh no.
Matty Clements. Jesus Christ, get the hell out of here. Do you know how many times the police came round about that boy? Trying to fix it on my pops?
Whoa.
Did your newspaper article mention anything about
No,
that?
it did not.
I really only skimmed. So.
They skimmed.
Chasing a song you heard in the sewers?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, she heard it too.
It was a song. I heard Maddie singing it a couple nights back from the drain pipe in my tub.
Already that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Maddie, but I did hear voices.
Hell no. Hell no.
What song was he singing?
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
I was about to start singing that at him. What's up with that scar, my guy?
Mm-hmm.
This is a battle wound, or is there a story you gotta tell?
Too scary.
I wonder if well, we'll just see.
Go ahead. Say it out loud. Say it out loud.
Nah.
The fun stuff about shows like this is like list out any and all theories and then see what ends up. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is racist.
It's bullseye.
It's even scarier than Pennywise.
It's just
racist
It's
outside the door.
Pennywise.
They're wearing gas masks. They're gonna gas it.
Oh no. Yikes.
Little did they
nice.
know. Homeboy can fight.
Damn.
Oh no, never mind.
If you want to walk out of here alive, you're going to give us the specs.
Oh.
Speed, range, flight, ceiling, payload, arms, everything. Understand?
Nope.
I think that's James Remar. I think this is a test. No, wait, never mind. They wouldn't beat the shit out
That's
of
an
it like
intense
that.
test.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
be.
Oh.
Oh,
That ain't no
damn.
test. That ain't no test. This is a real assault.
All right.
All right, Bucky. All right, Bucky Barnes.
What are those guys? I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's my hair. Still greasy.
These guys are pretty calm considering they almost got killed.
How do you not chase after those guys? That's the most unbelievable part of that, but it's okay. I'll let it slide.
The song Maddie was singing comes from the movie The Music Man. We should have another print up in the storage room.
Now playing the devil at 4 o'clock. Oh, hell no. Pennywise is going to show up on the film reel. Come on.
That's the part that got me the most
That part
in
is
chapter
messed
1,
up.
dude. That scene goes fucking hard, and I love it. It's my favorite scene to watch in that movie.
Is he crying?
What? No.
Oh no.
Chloe, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just thinking about Maddie, and
I thought there was a fifth person down there.
Maybe there was.
instead I just sent him away.
No, I think it was her that was crying.
Ted, it's not your fault. Lilly, it isn't your fault either. We're here now. That's what matters. So just stop it, okay?
Yeah, and take this child home.
Are you crying? What? No, I'm not crying. Nobody's crying.
Yep, he's crying.
No. They were all crying.
That's the song. That's the song I heard.
This because he's living underneath the movie theater, probably. Not my sacred home, damn you.
Oh. There he was. There he was.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I missed it. That's so dope.
How is he in the goddamn movie? What's happening? How is this possible? Can you see us?
So creepy.
Maddie, we're over here! Maddie, hey! Follow our voices! Maddie. Wait.
Nope.
No, that ain't
No.
Maddie.
No.
Nope. Nope.
You're the reason I'm in here.
Oh.
He's got
'Cause
that.
you lied.
He's got that demon baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you weren't there.
This kid looks like Zachary Quinto.
He does a little bit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Oh, there we
Nope.
go.
Nope.
Jordan
Oh
Peele's.
my
Nope.
God.
Jordan Peele's Get Out.
Oh, there's somebody behind her. There's somebody behind her.
Yikes.
Oh, that's a big demon baby.
Yikes. Oh, God.
Oh.
They made him shine! You baby!
Kids,
or Susie.
Run.
Ay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're not having our first casualty already, are we?
Oh, we are.
Shit. No way.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Is this show actually going to be about the military trying to find these kids, or what are we doing?
Oh
no, not Susie, not Susie.
It's gonna get Susie.
Oh my God.
Of course it bit her arm off.
Damn, dude, it chomped Susie.
Oh,
Did all
God,
three of those
she's like
other kids
missing an
die?
arm.
No,
Oh, no, she's not.
Susie
Okay.
got her.
Oh, man. It's not gonna do anything. It's Pennywise. He's magical.
What happened?
They're dead, Claire. They're dead. They're all dead.
She's holding on to little Susie's arm.
Oh,
Of course.
no.
Of course.
And end credits. That is episode 1.
Yikes. Yikes. Wow. That was
Hell
good.
yeah, they're going
I really like
for
that.
it. They are going for it.
I was
Yo,
really not expecting that many casualties in the first episode. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
not
why
at
would
all.
you, right?
3 kids
Because
died.
the movie has one casualty at the beginning, but like the kids are mostly obviously
Yeah.
fine throughout, and
I
there's
was
like supporting characters
this
who
is
don't
our
make
crew.
it. But
This is our crew for sure. I was like, this is the
Yeah.
crew of kids that's going to be, running around and surviving this whole season. Nope.
Yeah.
They said, no, this ain't Stranger Things. They're dead in the
Yeah.
first episode.
I really
Good
like those
night,
2 little
Sweet
boys
Prince.
too. Those were
They were really charming.
Great actors, good little
Yeah.
additions. But that's interesting now. So what are they going to do? Are the girls going to build a crew now? What's going to happen? I don't know. We still got 7 episodes to go.
yeah, and
It's
also
crazy.
I am very curious to see how the whole like military thing plays into it, because if that base is on top of something that is sort of like the epicenter of where Pennywise is, are they going to infiltrate? Are they going to get involved? You know, are the main characters is that how we're going to get these main characters into the heart of Derry to try to figure out what's happening? Yeah, I really liked it.
Well,
I will say, like, I was very like middle of the road on it, and I didn't know what to really expect, but I love the setting. I think the setting's great. Yeah. I like the cast and I like the characters, and I think it's a well-directed episode. Like I was completely invested in the whole thing from start to finish.
It feels like a good addition to the Pennywise or It franchise or whatever it is. I mean, the production speaks for itself, like it's a really great entry. I think a really good pilot, and I hope it stays this good quality throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
Well, what's next is we got to watch the episode that's going to come out on Halloweenskies. That's what's next. So
Halloweenkies.
let's get into our Halloweenskies episode.
But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think about this first episode? I barely caught anything on social media. The one thing that I did catch was people saying like, you might be a little bit surprised by where this first episode goes. And it's true. It was surprising, but let us know your thoughts. Check out everything else we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.